We all remember that Beyonce told us all that pretty hurts. But according to The Independent, being beautiful isn't really all that it's cracked up to be. Because while some may think that being pretty could give you an advantage in life, many, quote, beautiful women say that's not the case. They admitted that many people think they're dumb, that they aren't taken seriously at work, that they rarely get asked out because men are intimidated by them. So ladies, what do you think of this hot take? Is it too difficult to be beautiful?
Well, let's ask the beautiful person. Me.
Garcelle.
I love it, yes. All of us.
Garcelle, you know I'm going to
Adrian,
pick
you
on you.
answer.
Come on. No,
Garcelle.
Listen, what's the
Garcelle, let's start with
downside,
this.
really?
The fact that
Okay.
anytime somebody calls you a model, I do recognize that it's so important for you to also say that you have accomplished so many other things outside of just modeling. Let's start with that.
Lonnie.
Why is that important?
Why is that important? Because I feel like I've earned the right to be more than just a model. I mean, I started off as a model, and it's a compliment.
Right.
It's definitely a compliment. But I have added layers to my life. So that's why it's important. But I think there's no downside to being beautiful. Listen, if somebody says, "Oh, because you're beautiful, you're not smart," show them how smart you are. I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to take it. For me, the only time I think being so-called pretty hurt me is I went up for certain roles as an actor, and they were like, "Oh, she's too pretty to play whatever, a crackhead," which I don't know. I actually ended up paying a crackhead, and I still worked it out. But I think, there's no downside to it. People can label you whatever you want. It's how you play into it that's important.
That's a word right there.
Adrian, how do you feel about being beautiful?
Like,
I can ask any one of you guys.
I feel like with you, I think you can use anything to your benefit. It's all about how you play it, and it's all about how you think about it. But I will say this, I do recognize that in certain positions, i.e., of being a vice president or being in a political stance or having a job like that, there are times when they don't want you to play up that you're pretty. Do you get what I'm saying? Like currently we have an amazing vice president who I think is really beautiful, but you can clearly tell that when it comes to makeup, hair, her outfits, she always plays it safe. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna play up that she's this gorgeous woman. And I wonder why that is. I think it's because some people may not take her seriously. They may not, again, it is sadly, the idea that if you are beautiful, you can't also be smart and a bunch of other things.
Right.
You can't add those layers to who you are. I think people always will try to make women, place women in a box. And I think that that's what that's about. But I think that, no, if you're beautiful, and you can be beautiful in anything else you want to be in this world.
All of this is a bunch of hokey. If we was 4 tree monsters sitting up here, we wouldn't be on for 7 seasons. Don't nobody want to look at tree monsterism, okay? Cover your tree monsterism up.
Tree monsterism. But can I be honest? If you catch us all on the wrong day, yes, we are tree monsters, and that's also the reality. Is that there's effort.
But that's why we pay for hair
like.
and makeup. That's why we pay for hair and makeup to cover tree monsterism up.
Well, okay, I want to say this though. I've noticed that in Hollywood, that we praise so much, and on Instagram, we praise so much the contour, the lashes, the comparison between women, that for me, I find myself kind of shying away from the societal norm of what's pretty by making sure I see myself without makeup, without extensions. I never want to be that girl that says, you can't see me without makeup. Don't look at me. No, and I won't leave my house without makeup.
You're not a tree monster without makeup, though, Jeannie. I'm sorry.
But
all of y'all, all 3 of y'all.
No. I think all women's
now you're about to come up with a challenge.
No,
you about
all
to make
women
us,
gotta find out.
We are not coming up with a challenge. We don't want a challenge.
No, I really do believe that you guys all can find your own pretty. It may not be first thing up in the morning. You might have to put on a little makeup, or a little moisturizer.
Yeah, that's okay.
You might have to put on a little bit of a sparkle, but you don't need a full beat of glam in order to be seen as pretty. And Hollywood will make you think that you need that.
On this TV
and also
show?
social media now.
Okay, y'all.
Oh,
I would
ready
do
for a
the challenge. You
I
want
would
to do the show with no makeup? I would do the
oh,
show
with
not a
I-
stitch of makeup.
I beg you guys.
I would do
not
this
doing
show
it.
you
straight
guys.
out
Let's
the
do the
shower.
show
doing
without
it.
makeup, please.
I'm
I
not
would love
doing it.
that.
I
I
would
would totally
The
do
only
it.
thing I would have
I'm
to
not
keep
doing it.
is
All
my
day.
hair. I would have to keep my hair. I do it with no makeup, but I have to have some hair on my head. I'm
You
not
got
gonna be looking
braids.
like
not doing it.
Garcia. What about you?
Garcelle.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Garcelle, you were bare
'Cause
butt
that's a
naked
model.
for Playboy, and you can't give us bare
That's a
butt
model.
naked for the real? I'm sorry,
That's
no.
a
I'm not
model.
doing it.
No.
I'm not
That's
You
doing
a
got
it.
these
model.
cheap
I got a
brand
thighs.
to-
Okay,
I
Okay,
got
so
a
now
brand
the bigger
basket.
question is why? Why wouldn't you do it?
Why do we need to do that to prove anything? I mean, we do makeup.
see,
It's like
that's
an
that model.
accessory. It's like to make you feel good. It's not just for other people. I
Of
don't see why
course,
we need
but-
to do that to prove
But Garcelle,
anything.
are you beautiful without makeup? Do you feel you're beautiful without makeup?
She's lovely.
On certain days, I do feel pretty without makeup, and on certain days, I don't. That's the real. Sometimes I will look and I'll be like, oh, okay, and sometimes not so
Okay.
much.
Well, you know what?
Okay,
let me
can
hit
you
this
tell
real
us which
quick.
day
I'll
you
be
feel
the
cute
judge
so
of
we
the
don't
three
have
of
to
you.
Yeah, can you?
I'll be the
you
judge
tell
of
us
the three
which
of
day.
you.
We gonna hit this.
Hit us in the
we'll
morning
talk
and
about this
say, yo,
another day.
today I'm mad cute with no makeup on. I think today's the day. And then I will step right out the shower and I will sit right here in this seat and
And
be
I
like,
would love
here we are.
to
No,
take
it
these
is all
out.
or
Jeannie, what are you
nothing.
Give me a reason, please.
It's all or
Oh my
nothing.
God.